Hey everybody, welcome. This is the Lancer Tactical MK18 MOD Airsoft replica. We've had a deep look at one of these before and we actually loved it. It has so many good things going for it, including the price. But this one, this is Lancer Tactical's new Generation 3. So what exactly is so special about Gen 3? Stay tuned to find out. Hey everybody, welcome. If this is your first time here and you're into gear guides and gun reviews and gameplay and all sorts of other cool airsoft stuff, join us now by hitting that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you don't miss anything. Like we said, this is the Lancer Tactical MK18 MOD Generation 3, and this one's provided to us by Fox Airsoft for review, where you can get it for $189. And the LT Gen 1s kind of have an infamous reputation, but with the Gen 2s, Lancer Tactical did a lot of good things right the second time around. In fact, our first gun was an LT-12B several years ago, and I put a ton of satisfying miles on it. So what's new with the Gen 3? Well, it's the same great Generation 2 gearbox, but they've added a few things, like a built-in Zion Arms fully programmable electronic trigger unit, as well as an LT fast trigger MOSFET, and it comes stock wired for Deans. I can't wait to see how all of that makes this AEG shoot, but first, let's see what's in the box.
What's in the box?
Well, we've definitely looked at the Generation 2 MK18, and we liked it so much, we suggested that it might be the best starter gun out there. So I don't think Fox would send us the same gun, would they? Well, no, it can't, because this is Generation 3, but what else is different here? Kind of a quick reference guide to tell you how to set your programmable ETU, a little target, warranty information, and an owner's manual. All right. We get a Lancer Tactical morale patch, a little bag of BBs, 0.20 gram. There it is. That does have a backup spring if you want to set your gun to fire at lower FPS. I guess if you want to use it for CQB indoors, you got a low power spring here to swap out with the quick change spring system. It's pretty nice of them to include that. It definitely is a MK18. Got the typical triangle sight on the front, birdcage flash hider up front. Got those traditional style rail covers that do come off. Left side charging handle that does reveal your rotary style hop up. Faux forward assist. Standard retractable crane stock. Flip up sight in the back. All right, look there. It does indeed have a Dean's connector. Pretty cool. I'm kind of excited to see if there's a performance increase with this guy having the programmable MOSFET. The Dean's connector should make it have a pretty snappy trigger response, and it does have that competition style trigger on it. Yeah, should just be nothing but improvements with the MOSFET and a Dean's connector. So, alright guys, this is a one-to-one replica of the real MK18 MOD, which came about when the Navy developed the CQB, or Special Mission Upper Receiver, to be paired with a bunch of obsolete M16A1s they had just sitting around collecting dust. And voila, the MK18 MOD was born. And it's a serious real-life military-grade short-barreled rifle utilized by SOCOM and the Navy SEALs. And we already thought LT's MK18 MOD Gen 2 might be one of the best starter guns out there, so I'm kind of impressed that this Gen 3 packs so much more goodness into it, and still for a very reasonable price. It's a nylon fiber body, comes in weighing just under 5 pounds, and it feels incredibly sturdy. It's got an 11-inch outer barrel, inside of which is a 6.03mm tight bore inner barrel. Up front you got a standard orange birdcage flash hider, standard front triangle sight, does have removable flip-up back sights, and removable ribbed rail covers over the quad pick rail handguard. It's got a left side metal charging handle that does not lock back, but it does reveal a rotary style hop-up. And this hop-up unit is a Pro-Win style unit, except made of polymer. In fact, it's pretty much close to a carbon copy, which is a good thing. You got a faux forward assist. It's got a right side mag release that releases a 130 round mid-cap magazine. It comes with a molded mag pull on the bottom of it. You got Lancer Tactical trademarks on the left side. You got a front underside swivel sling mount. And the retractable crane stock has a QD sling point as well as vertical and horizontal sling tie mounting points. The stock itself is affixed with a nice rubber butt pad, and you just remove the whole stock to get to the battery space, and the wiring in the buffer tube, which is wired for Dean's. Now inside you've got Lancer Tactical's Generation 2 Full Metal version 2 gearbox, and it's got that Lancer Tactical fast trigger MOSFET as well as a Xeon ARMS fully programmable electronic trigger unit with 7 different programmable modes, which we'll dig into here in a second. Plus you've got solid internals like 8mm steel bushings and a metal spring guide and a full metal tooth piston with a ported piston head. You've also got a sector delay chip to prevent misfires and double fires, and like we said, the quick change spring system, and since it comes with a replacement low FPS spring right out of the box, you can swap it out immediately for some indoor CQB if you prefer. The internal parts of this AEG are upgraded even beyond the LT Pro Line series, but with everything that's been crammed into this AEG, which is still under 190 I might add, the question is, how does it perform? And we're going to go find that out right now. Well, it sounds like we've got life. Yeah. We tested on an 11.1 LiPo with 0.2 gram BBs, and it's shooting right around 390, give or take 2 or 3 up or down.
That would be painful.
Cycle semi auto twice. The U2 will beep twice to indicate it is in the program mode. Okay, so we'll do it again. Okay, trigger pull 3 times. 3-round burst. Save it. Okay, now it should be 3-round burst. Pretty cool. It says 7 times is full auto. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Like a freaking computer chip in that time.
Alright, there we go. Now we're full auto. Yeah, it's an electronic trigger unit. You can program it to semi, 2-round burst, 3-round burst, 4-round burst, 5-round burst, or binary trigger where it shoots when you pull the trigger and let go of the trigger, and full auto. Alright guys, so let's just address the obvious thing right away. And you know what? This is a special request from my wife, guys. If we can get this video to just 100 likes, I'll get a haircut.
Would you be willing to cut your hair?
Performance-wise, it is a real pleasure to shoot. You can't feel any movement. It is super crisp and accurate. Those enhancements, the fast trigger, the ETU, and the Dean's connector, really make the trigger response phenomenal. And that binary trigger setting, it's like having a dual sector gear. The performance is just astounding. Well, there you go. The gun is shooting in the 390s, comfortably under that outdoor 400 FPS limit. And this AEG feels great as you're shooting it, and you can hear the difference over lesser AEGs. Some inexpensive guns just have that spongy, springy sound when you're firing it. Whereas all those internal upgrades in this Gen 3 combine for a super crisp snap with every shot. You can literally hear it. It just performs like a much more expensive gun. The tight bore barrel and that Pro-Win style hop-up make you hit what you're aiming at every time. And since it already comes with that extra low FPS spring and a quick change spring system included, it's practical in almost all situations. I might have to rethink my opinions on best starter guns if you can get all of this sub $190. Well, there you go guys, tell us what you think about it in the comments below, and if you haven't already, join us on our airsoft journey by hitting that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you don't miss a single video when they come out. And one last thing guys, Amin and my wife really want your help here. Like this video, and if we get just 100 likes, I'll get a haircut.